Good morning, everyone. Lovely to have you join me again. And this morning, our talk is about all those excuses that we manage to find not to live healthily and to eat healthily. We're all very good at it, so let's have a look at the sort of excuses we make. First one. How often have you had the situation where, let's say in recent times, where particularly with the added restrictions now that we can't even have people in our homes, so we're meeting in our gardens. So your friends are coming around, maybe even bringing their own flask of coffee. But what they will sometimes do is bring you a treat. Oh, I got this specially for you, this lovely cake, so we can share that. At least it makes it a little bit special, the occasion. It's very difficult. You don't want to offend them. And let's face it, you probably do want a little bit of that cake. So rather than offend them, have a little of the cake. You don't need to eat the whole thing. Just say, oh, I've not long finished eating lunch, whatever, and have some of it. Or if you want to eat all of it, do it. But try to use the 80-20 rule. So long as you're being healthy 80% of the time, 20% you can have indulgences in things like cakes, sweets, wine, whatever it is that takes your fancy. And with that friend, try to encourage them in the future to perhaps not bring the cakes and things. Very often they're feeling the same as you are, but they feel they need to do something to, if you like, help the situation along. Okay, the second one is, but I'm on holiday. Have any of you gone staycationing? Perhaps some of you have managed to go abroad. And often our attitude is, I'm on holiday, I'm going to eat what I like. Obviously, we need to enjoy ourselves and have wonderful things, particularly when we're away. But we also need to eat healthily. It's not just occasionally that we need to eat healthy foods. It should be all the time. And as I said, with the 80-20 rule, of course you can have these little indulgences, but make sure that is not your norm, and certainly not 2 weeks. If you binge for 2 weeks on holiday, you will make it so much harder for yourselves when you actually come home. Maybe you've done something well and somebody says, oh, you did wonderfully, you deserve a treat. Try to infer you'd love a bunch of flowers or something like that. It doesn't have to be a box of chocolates. If you do get chocolates or you do get biscuits or things like that, don't open them. You don't have to. Keep them and they will do for a present for somebody else. Hopefully not somebody who's watching their weight. Time is a big one. Oh, I haven't got time to cook separately or to cook healthily for everybody. As for cooking separately, well, why would we need to cook separately? A healthy diet is for everybody, including children. So not just your husband and your family generally, but even the little ones that come around, they love to get involved. And I know certainly with vegetable things, I find with my grandchildren, if I get them involved in preparing the vegetables, they're much more likely to at least try them. As regards time, the way to do it is to get into the habit of cooking from scratch. And remember, all the good chefs will actually say, if you get really, really excellent food, the way to cook it is simply, don't add lots of sauces and things. Good food, cooked well, is always the best. So try that. You've heard people say to, I'm sure, oh, life's too short to diet. Life will be much shorter if you eat unhealthily and you don't exercise. So unless you want to cut your life short, we really have to start looking at what we're weighing, have we put on weight, do we need to lose a bit? So we need to look at a very healthy lifestyle. Another excuse, it's raining. I'm not going out walking in this. Have you got a video that you could perhaps work out to indoors? Well, we all know you have. If you haven't, well, or you don't feel like it even, perhaps you're sick of doing the workout video, then just go for it with housework. Right, I'm going to really give that room a really good cleaning and go off and really do it, maybe for hours on end. Get some music on, you might even find you enjoy it, but you're being active. Don't let the rain stop you. And there's nothing at all to say that we can't put, our waterproofs on, wellies, which I happen to love, pull your hood up or take an umbrella with you. And even if it's a walk around the block, just get yourself out, even if it's for a short time. People will say things like, I've tried every diet, they just don't work. That could be because you've actually tried the wrong things. Many people try to be too extreme. You've perhaps got a friend or just somebody that you know who is so thin. She's like that. And you just think, how does she do it? And then you find out, oh, well, she does, walking all the time. She goes to the gym. She does Pilates. She lives on lettuce. If that's not for you, then why bother trying to emulate that? You have to find what's right for you, what works for you. And once you find that, it will be fine. Remember, it's little steps. Little steps can make huge differences. So try to introduce changes into your life, just small ones, and hopefully you'll find that will be big results. Okay, hope you've enjoyed the talk, girls. Hope you're enjoying the new video. I know the chair workout was delayed. It was due to a copyright issue. I do have a license, a music license, but it was going to be so much hassle to try and sort it that I decided to redo the whole thing. So I hope you're enjoying that, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.